So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you need to feel this way. Coming after you.
What's going on, Internet? My name is Blacklight, and I've got some TF2 for you. You guys want some TF2? I know you do. You guys love TF2. I've been trying to do some different things every now and again, but I always like to come back to my mainstay games, and TF2 is definitely one of them. I've been distracted, man. I've been distracted and busy, and you can tell I'm pretty rusty in this game. I actually haven't played TF2 in like a week or so, which really shouldn't be long enough to get rusty at a game, but something weird has been going on with me, man. Like, I can't really explain it, but I've been playing pretty much nothing but League of Legends and the occasional Borderlands, and I think it's really the Borderlands that messed up my TF2 play, because Borderlands sucks, and it's a really fun game, don't get me wrong, but it's just not meant to be a PC game, and I'm playing it on PC, and I can't adjust my my field of view, and I can't correctly get my sensitivity down on the mouse. So I think that that's really messing with my sense of aim and sense of self in a good FPS like TF2. There's also the fact that all of the weapons in Borderlands don't have perfect accuracy, so you kind of have to just spray and hope that your bullet cone goes where you want it to, and it gets worse depending on how far away from your target you are. And I think that really fucked with my aim in this game, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm basically just going to play this. This is the last part of Pipeline, and I'm basically just going to harass their sniper tower this whole time, because probably the most annoying part about this map, or at least this part of the map, is snipers. Because, I mean, you'll always be fighting over these two ramps and trying to get your payload to the top, but snipers are going to be the thing that picks you off every time. And somebody on my team mentioned that they had like 5 snipers, so I was like, well, I'll keep them busy, and I'm just going to keep doing a little bit of hit and run over there. Eventually I do go to play the objective, because I realize all their snipers suck anyway, and my team isn't really pushing all that much. Like, they're pushing, but they're not really making a big effort. Then I realize they are making a big effort, because there's just a heavy up there that's fucking everyone up. I don't know if that guy was just good, or if I always have a problem taking out heavies when I'm playing soldier, because I'm not that good at it. But this guy just kept messing me up. I think he killed me like twice or something before somebody got him, and then the only time I killed him was in humiliation when I had guaranteed crits and he couldn't attack. So, and this is actually not the only game I'm going to put up right now. You guys have been waiting for a pretty long time for some TF2. I think you guys have earned a little bit more than just a quick game and a quick hello. So I've got this, I've got a random sniper clip, and then I've got a whole second game also on Pipeline, but on a different part of Pipeline that I played with the spy. Because you guys love my spy. Everybody loves my spy. John loves my spy. I got random and I started playing with the Dead Ringer Big Earner, which is it's not really a weird setup. I think that's the only way to play the Big Earner, because it's a piece of shit. And 25 health is a lot to miss from the spy. And the Dead Ringer really makes it so that you can actually take hits. Better than you could with just 100 health and an Invis Watch. Plus, the cloak boost kind of helps you get that DR back, since if you decloak with the Dead Ringer, and you're not I think it's if you uncloak with the Dead Ringer when you're at more than 60% meter, you don't get to keep all of it. It just drops you instantly down to 60%. So it's kind of hard to get cloak meter back with the DR, especially because when you pick up ammo crates, it doesn't I think it restores half as much as it normally would. So if it would normally restore 100% of your cloak, the ammo crate, it would instead restore 50%. So the Big Earner can help it out. I don't know. It's not that good a setup either way, but it works. And there was some guy in this lobby that was like really butthurt because I started like talking smack on my team. After the spy gameplay that you're gonna see, I realized that like half my team had switched spy, so that we had 5 spies in a 10-man team, and I switched from spy, and then I look at the scoreboard again, and someone else had switched to spy. I don't know if they thought like 5 spies was the magic number to have on a team or something, but that's a ridiculous amount of spies. That is way too many spies. So I said something to them, and I was like, guys, we don't need 5 spies. And then I looked at the scoreboard, and I was like 70 points ahead of everyone else on my team, which is real. I mean, this is just like a pub Valve server. This is like an official Valve server where like all the noobs play. This is like the shittiest servers available, as far as like player skill goes, which is probably why I'm doing so well. And random sniper clip here. The rest of this game was really terrible with sniper, but this was actually kind of nice. What was I saying? Oh, so I was like 70 points ahead of the rest of my team or something, and I said something to them. I was like, and apparently I was the only worthwhile spy. So, and this guy who was playing spy was like, "Shut the fuck up, Blacklight." So he gets all mad, and I'm like, "You mad because you bad?" You know, I'm not taking it too seriously. And then he says, "Fuck, what did he say?" He said something like, "Oh, well, you're the one who's getting mad about our team setup." I was like, "Well, what the fuck do you think?" Of course, I'm not going to be happy with our team setup if half of it is spies. And then I was like, "By the way, you had 6 points last game. Get on my level." So, oh, by the way, trick stab blocked by a Razorback. There's nothing more upsetting than that. That's like the only time I think the Razorback actually pays off, because you guys will see me do it to snipers all the time. Not in this game. I don't think I was really playing with their snipers too much. But, snipers who wield the Razorback, I'm not going to fucking try to backstab you. I'm not dumb. I'm also not going to try to face stab you. If they're wearing the Razorback, I just pull out my gun and shoot them. It takes 3 shots with a stock revolver to kill a sniper at close range, and that's not hard to land. If you're using the Enforcer, you can do it in 2. You just blow them up like at close range. And that's only if they're at full health. So, I mean, like, the only way the Razorback is really going to benefit you is, I guess, 1, trick stabs, and pub spies don't normally trick stab, and 2, if you're overhealed, because it's going to take a lot longer to kill you when you're overhealed. But how often can you say you're overhealed as a spy unless you're like on 2 fort and your medic's just trying to build Uber? Not very often. So I've been on a big kick with like old school games recently. I mean, for the past week I've pretty much only played LoL, but and I will try to get you guys some LoL gameplay eventually. It's just that LoL games are really long, so you guys would be in for a friggin' trip if I ever uploaded a game. But I've been playing some old school games other than that. I got my Pokemon Nuzlocke thing going on, so I'm recording for that. I recorded that last weekend. I'm playing some of that Power Quest again. I mean, you guys like, I don't know, you guys didn't really seem to like Power Quest all that much. Those of you that watched it were like, "Oh my god, I remember this game." I was surprised so many people knew it. But I don't think it was really that you guys didn't like it so much that YouTube sucks and you guys didn't get it published to your sub boxes, which I understand. But like I've been really itching to play Spyro the Dragon because Pyrotoz is Let's Playing it right now, and holy shit, I forgot how much I love that game. I think it had something to do with the fact that they released like way too many sequels and they all sucked after like Spyro 3, and I kind of got like disenfranchised with the series. But then watching him play Spyro 1, I was like, oh shit, I gotta replay this. I don't have my discs anymore, which is fine because I had that game when I was pretty young, and I have a younger brother too, and we abused our games. And they're probably, if they did exist still, they would probably be beat and scratched to shit. So I'm not too worried about not having them anymore. It's mostly how do I get them. You can actually download, I think all 3 of the Spyro games that were on PS1, you can download them on the PS3, but I don't have a PS3. My brother does, but it's always in his room, and usually when I'm home and active, he's asleep because he works in the morning and I work at night. So eventually I gotta get a PS3 just for PSN and all the fucking awesome like retro games they have on there. And the fact that if you buy like Final Fantasy VII, which by the way, best game ever, if you buy Final Fantasy VII on PSN, you can play it on your PSP. What? Yes, please. Holy shit. Like that. Oh my god, I want that so bad. I want that more than sex. And speaking of my Final Fantasy VII play, I started a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII again like a couple months ago and just like ditched it because I went after Emerald Weapon. I've done everything in the game except killed Ruby Weapon, Emerald Weapon, and Sephiroth, and pretty much that's it. Like I've even completely cleared out the crater, just ready to get to Sephiroth whenever I goddamn please. I just want to do the weapons first, and Emerald Weapon just absolutely shit on me, and I kind of got discouraged and forgot about it for a while, and I just got reminded of it recently. I don't remember why, but I'm looking to get back on there and do the grinding I need to fucking kill Emerald, and then eventually Ruby, and then Sephiroth, so I can just finish the game. It bothers me that now that I remembered I left it unfinished. This game is... Actually, we got a little bit longer here. Thought it was coming to an end. It just about is, though. I mean, it's... We lost this game, actually, spoiler alert. But not really for lack of me trying. I mean, I was doing alright. At first, I was kind of pushing them and harassing them and making sure like their engineers were dead. But soon I realized that I was needed on defense. And I was like, well... Alright, so I'll go on defense. And right here I realized, well, we're kind of deflecting them really good right now. And I decided to try to make a push and try to dismantle their defenses a little bit, maybe see if I could solo push. The spy can actually push pretty handily when he's got the dead ringer. But right as I go in to start making my attempt, they get through and we're gone. So that's it, guys. Hope you liked it. Bye.